This video I want to discuss the assignment I had concerning an interesting to you article that you had to post at the beginning of the course. I designed that because I needed some sort of icebreaker activity for you, but I wanted it to go beyond the this is my name, this is what I like to do, these are my favorite songs model. I know that's kind of simplistic, but oftentimes the icebreaker models are basically designed to just reveal personal information about a student to other students. But it is hard to respond to that. How do you respond with something substantial other than, oh, cool, or that's nice, or I like that too, or yes, I think so also. So you might find personal bonds being formed by that because you yourself also like that movie, or you have the same career. But I just find that if at the beginning of it all, I ask you to go look at documents and texts and for information that is capturing your imagination, your attention, and to talk about that, we immediately begin this course being anchored in some sort of text, which is good. We're learning how to analyze and work with texts and how to harvest the data and to use it to make our own points and our own voices via writing. So I wanted that would be better, and the responses, trust me, I see them and I look through them, and they're much more substantial. The way you respond to two others, with more meat, more insight, more excitement even. I'm not saying everyone was excited about this, but on an average, there is more information given and a readiness to give it and an enthusiasm behind it when you're responding to something outside your own personal experiences and likes. So at this point, it was an article that got your attention, but still, it was outside you, and it was text and codified and written down, and you were able to approach it and ask others to approach it. Now, the other thing that may have happened here is this. You might have actually had one article or two that really does captivate your attention, but then you realize, look, I'm not sure if very many others will like this. So you decided to pick something different, to write about something different, because you kind of felt that that other article had a chance at being received by others as something genuinely interesting too. Personally, I'm very much interested in bonsai. So I might have found an article about, current, so maybe, bonsais in the White House or something. I don't know, and I might have been interested in that. But would I have posted about that in a discussion like this when I knew others were going to be watching and reading this? I may have decided to go for something a little more broadly interesting or generally interesting. Okay. Now, those topics are the ones that really promise a little more mileage for you if you take them on as research topics. Because one thing that really helps the reception of a research topic in an audience is that they are basically interested in it to begin with, or a good portion of them are just because they're human, and this is intrinsically interesting in its own right to a large group of humans. They are going to be interested in it. So I'm not saying every one of you did that, but I think some of you went through that process. Well, I don't know if I want to write about this one. I think I'll write about this article because I think this has a chance of being received better by my peers as an interesting article. So I was hoping those things played out, and a lot of you did a great job with that. Your posts were quite substantial, and it does help to be interested in a topic. But let me just warn you here. I can make a table. I know how to make a table. I've got the right tools. I got the right wood. I know where to put the supports, what type of joiners to use, and all that sort of thing. I could be bored out of my skull and make a good table if I had to, and I had the wood and the material. Now, it would help the time pass for me if I were interested in it and enjoying it, but I don't have to enjoy it and be interested in it to make a skill work. So this is sort of my digression here, just a word of warning here. It does help to be interested in your research topic, but you should see that as a skill set. Your tools, by the end of this class, you should be able to work out the beginnings of a research project, whether you're interested in it or not, because you just know how to use the skills, which will help you get through many a college class. So you did a great job in that assignment, many of you, and your scores reflected that.